All right, mantra. So it is day 6 of Don't Suck, and I wanted to ask you, how are things sizing up so far?
I'm gonna plug this in.
Do we need to check it out? Stuff?
We might.
Where are you going back to the apartment tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe.
How's everything going so far in this competition?
Creatively, this is really living up to my hopes for it in terms of how it was going to be dramatically, with all the different personalities and characters and the caliber of work we were going to produce. So that's exciting. And I feel like what we've managed to produce so far is validating my ideas about what this project would be like. You know, when you dream up something, you imagine what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like. I've been having a couple "what am I doing here" moments, which I think is all to the good. The idea that maybe, that I'm not, that this moment is something bigger than me, that maybe I don't deserve. Which means that I'm not having that, oh, why am I wasting my time on this thing feeling, which is probably a better position to be in. And to be having a lot of respect and admiration and jealousy towards the other people in the competition. I don't know how it's going to end up.
Now that the competition, after today, the first round of elimination, if you had to say, who do you think is your main competition right now? Who are the people to beat?
It's definitely Stosh.
So what are we actually going out, coming back here?
I don't know. There hasn't been a clear plan made.
I mean, it's a cliche to say it could go in so many directions, but once
And I've lost all strength.
once you've gotten to where you've got to push somebody onto the next level and see what the expectation of them is next. I think Julia also is a strong competitor as a choreographer. I don't know, I guess I feel like compared to a lot of people, what I've been doing is awfully sparse. When I compare it to what choreographers do in dance, versus what I do in theater, all that kind of virtuosity that dancers can do when you can just say, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want it here, I want the pace to be here. And it's a lot more intricate, I feel like it sparkles more than what I do theatrically. So I guess I worry about the judges going for all that, for that flair and the fireworks of what the human body can do versus what the heart and the emotions can do in theater. So I think that's just an insecurity I have.
Sometimes in the heat of competition, we all lose our tempers and tensions rise. If you had to pick one moment so far that is your most shameful moment in this competition, what would it be?
That's such a good question. I don't think I've gotten there yet. I've got so much bad behavior waiting to be tapped. I think I've been a little bit... I think I haven't been the most supportive person. I could have been, I think, a lot more encouraging when working with other people's pieces. I've found myself wanting to give feedback to someone when I was working on their piece and seeming like it came out wrong, and then thinking, fuck, I'm just like undermining this person's confidence by the way I'm talking to them. That I can't think of one moment exactly. It seems like there's been a million of them where I feel like my touch wasn't quite right interpersonally. I think there were a couple times with Eric where I kind of went. A couple times with Eric where I sort of went head to head with him and like challenged his authority a little bit, and then felt like, oh fuck, I made myself look really bad just then. But then we've got plenty of of good history with having our claws unsheathed. I'm not really surprised that hasn't happened more yet. I don't think we're exhausted enough.
First week.
Right, see. And I've been barely seeing my kids. If they were around, if I'd been having to take care of them instead of having our fantastic nanny, Koshi, take care of them, I would be a mental case, and I'd be crying and unreliable, and I wouldn't know my parts, and I'd have my head on my ass, and I'd never be on time anywhere or be prepared. And then I'd be like just snippy and bitchy and dismissive and complainy and self-hating. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's left when I've got good childcare. I don't know where my evilness is supposed to arise.
All right. Well, thank you. This is Mantra, and this is day 6 of Don't Suck.